that you could travel back in time, that you could take a journey on a railway line that was born not just out necessity, but out of the grand mission of an entire empire.
So today, we are not just taking a train ride, but we are stepping onto a moving piece of history. This is a story of legendary Kalka-Shimla Toy Train. The moment we have all been waiting for, our toy train just arrived at the lovely station, Kalka. The engine is humming, and I can't wait to jump aboard and begin this incredible journey up to the mountain. And each coach on our train is a semi-Western coach, giving you wide window and a stunning views all along the journey. And the best part is the sitting ultra comfortable chair seats that are not just stylish but super relaxing too. You can also flex them forward or tilt them downward to find your perfect chill zone. But before we board this incredible train, let's talk about why it even exists. In 19th century, to the time of the British India, the year was 1864. Shimla became the official summer capital of British India. Imagine this. For 6 months every year, the entire government, every official, every file, and every piece of furniture had to be moved from Calcutta to all the way up to the Himalayan hills. But how did they manage? On slow and bumpy roads made for carts. The British needed a faster and more reliable way to connect their summer capital to the rest of their empire. People thought about building a railway line as early as possible. But the challenge seemed impossible. The land was rough and the mountains were very high. But the British didn't give up. Construction began in 1898 on this narrow gauge line, an engineering marvel designated to conquer the Himalayas. And finally, on November 1903, the first train ran from Kalka to Shimla, and it's changed this place forever. Just one look, and you can feel its old-time charm. These tiny coaches and the narrow track were made to handle one of the toughest railway routes ever. And here we are off. The first thing you notice is the speed. We are traveling at a gentle 20 to 25 km per hour. The journey is 96 km long and will take more than 5 hours. This 96 km stretch has over 800 bridges and an incredible 103 tunnels. Now it has only 102 tunnels. But every bridge you see and every tunnel we go through was made by hand over 100 years ago.
You know the fun fact about this journey. The Kalka-Shimla railway track has an incredible 919 curves. This means that roughly 70% of the entire 96-kilometer journey is spent on a turn.
The primary purpose of this train is to provide an efficient and a strategic link for the administration, the troops, and of course, the family of the British official. This is not about getting somewhere fast. It's about enjoying every moment of this ride. And this railway line is not just a track, it's a masterpiece of engineering. And we are now approaching one of the largest tunnel on this route, tunnel number 33. The Barog Tunnel. It has a tragic and fascinating story. So the British engineer in charge, Colonel Barog, made a miscalculation and the two ends of the tunnel failed to align. He was fined but just ₹1 by the government. But he was so humiliated by his failure of failing that he ended his life near the tunnel. Later on, a local person named Baba Bhalku helped to finish it. People say he used just a stick to guide the engineer to the right path and find the right alignment.
Did you know the another fun fact about the Kalka-Shimla Railway holds a Guinness World Record for the greatest altitude gain over 96 kilometer. It climbs a staggering 4,660 feet from Kalka to Shimla.
Well, some journey are about the rhythm of the Himalayas. And here nested in the foothills of the Himalayas, my journey is a gentle one. I don't rush. The world has grown faster, but I am not in a hurry. My toy train will sing a constant calming song on the narrow track. It's like a lullaby for the pine and deodar trees standing along my way. I pass through 102 tunnels, coming out of the dark into bright green valleys. I travel over 800 bridges, each made of a stone and full of history, and keeping me safe above the quiet stream below.
Did you know Mahatma Gandhi traveled on the Kalka-Shimla Railway in the 1930s? He journeyed on this line to meet Lord Irwin, Viceroy of India, to discuss matters of Indian independence.
Here you were not just a passenger on a train, but you were a part of the landscape. Inside this small carriage, time slowed down. My phone is lowered and forgotten. My eyes are drawn to the window, to the unfolding theater of nature. Every curve reveals a new panorama, a new valley, a new peak. The world outside of this window feels so peaceful. This is the perfect digital detox. No phone signal in many parts, just you and the majestic Himalayas. Each time the train enters a dark tunnel, it's like a small break, a moment of quiet. Then we burst out into the bright light again, and a new view is waiting, a new surprise. The air gets cooler and faster with every curve. I can smell these trees, feel the gentle breeze. This is not just a train ride, it's a step back in time.
Did you know, for many years, the Kalka-Shimla Railway Run, a special carriage called the Shivalik Queen, designed specifically for honeymooners, where you have the entire coach instead of one coupe.
and after hours of tunnel and endless curve, we arrived the final destination, Shimla. But the journey itself has already filled my heart. This is a story you have to experience for yourself.
So please whatever. Please I want to reach 1 million likes. So please Okay, thank you.